Pull up a little closer. This stupid sign had so much ice on it. And it's just falling off in a little sheet. That's awesome.
Like perfectly in half, too.
I know.
Oh, is it?
That's great. The other side's going to give way here too, pretty soon, too.
But how is it like perfectly in half?
Because it goes up against the pole on the other side.
Oh, it's on the back, coming off the back side.
It's coming off your backside. That's great, man. All right, so it is March 31st, and let's see, it's 37 degrees. We've had quite a weather event here in northern Michigan. The northern lower peninsula got the worst of it, but you know, up here in the upper peninsula, we definitely got our fair share of ice and rain, and I mean, these trees are just like, wow. We didn't lose power. Lots of people in like Grayling, Gaylord, Petoskey, throughout that kind of like, I'll call it a corridor on I-75, kind of through central, northern, lower peninsula. Man, they got it bad. Lots of power outages. You can't get gas. I mean, it's quite something. But it's been happening all this weekend. It's Monday, and it's time for me to go home. This project in Manistique, you know, I'm just trying to get ready for my cabinetry to go into place. And, you know, so that meant I had to remove flooring and do some more framing, more demolition, and lots of little odds and ends to get ready for drywall to be installed. And normally I'm not really at that end of the project. I'm normally at the tail end of the project, which is where I prefer to be, but it just kind of had to happen up here, so I ended up having to do it. But this weekend there's no going home because I'm in this ProMaster van, and it's not exactly what we call great in the snow and ice. But I tell you, I had to get the camera out and just film. It's so beautiful. I mean, these trees with the ice on them, I mean, it's devastating. These trees, they break off and stuff, and they're just lots of weight on there. But it's really, really pretty. There's a tree that didn't fare so well. It's kind of, you know, boom, that took that tree down. So the further south I go, the more we're gonna see, you know, the trees have just become victims of this ice storm, which, you know, all over Facebook and YouTube, and there's videos of all this kind of ice carnage. It's something. All right, we'll pick this back up when we go across the Mackinac Bridge, which is, I never get tired of going across this bridge. Well, that's not true. When it's windy and icy, I don't like it. But the bridge is just such a magnificent wonder. I just love it. It's a treat for me to go across it. I love that structure. All right, got past all that jazz. One of my biggest issues with crossing the bridge, when I don't like to cross it, is when it's really windy. Only thing worse than that is when it's windy and slippery. I lost something on the roof. But man, it's pretty cool, you know, when I can just, I mean, there's plenty of sand and salt on the bridge, but looking out and seeing like icebergs, and I just love it. But it's brutal. There's a brutal wind that comes through here, and this bridge, it's a wonder. I mean, it's such a well-built structure, but it's been around since what, 1959, something like that. And it just, they maintain it. I feel safe on this bridge, except when it's windy and slippery and all that kind of jazz. Some people are a little uncomfortable with it. You know, there was a car that went off of here. It was a little Yugo way back in the day that the wind just picked it up, threw it in the water. So I wanted to stop and get a couple things at a gas station. before I cross the bridge. Maybe some M&Ms, something like that, maybe some water. But everything around here, the electricity is out, I guess. So couldn't get gas, couldn't get into the store. They closed it all down. So all throughout this area, I guess they're having power outages. Temperature's about 35 degrees right now, which I'm glad for. I want this stuff to melt. I don't want to hang on to this slushy stuff. I don't like the slush. It'll definitely drag your van into the abyss if you're not careful. All right, so that's the Mackinac Bridge. I'm getting ready to enter the northern part of the Lower Peninsula. That stretch of I-75, it's pretty brutal in the wintertime. It's just it's dicey and icy, snowy and blowy. It's not my favorite stretch of road, so I'll probably leave the camera off so I can just focus on driving safe. So we'll pick it up on the other side. Maybe we'll just cross the Zilwaukee Bridge and pick this up then. So this is that stretch. I'm traveling south on I-75 in northern Lower Peninsula after this ice storm. I mean, it is something. Oh my gosh, look at these trees. I mean, it's beautiful and horrific at the same time. And this stretch, to me, is some of the more dangerous, it's the most dangerous route on a highway in Michigan in the wintertime. I mean, there's something about the weather system. There's just a trough of mayhem that comes through here. They take the hit. You know, but whenever I'm traveling like this, I try to come up with a good strategy, of traveling where, I'm not going to get up at, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and get out here early. Let the plow trucks do their thing. Let the temperature warm up. Let everybody else beat down the roads, all the big four-wheel drives and semis and all that. And then, then it's not too bad. I mean, this is fine. Temperature's about 34 degrees, so it's just a little above freezing. These trees aren't going to give off too much of their water it's not going to melt the ice too soon. Right now it's like 12:30 in the afternoon. To me, that's the best plan. Come up with a good time to leave and try to make the best sense of it. I just made an attempt to go to the rest area. It's totally just devastated. I mean, I'm in the thick of it, man. There's wires across the road and the ice hanging from the power lines. These trees are encapsulated. I mean, it's bad. The wind that comes through this area is no joke for some reason. It's like the jet stream comes down and just swoops in and knocks everything over. Super fun in a large van or if you're hauling on an enclosed trailer. This area is no joke. I mean, look at the trees, man.
Stay safe, stay busy, and stay tuned for a warmer environment where we mortise a new door system.